Good morning, everybody. This is Emily from Grammy's Garden. I'm out here today getting ready to dig or pull half of a bed. It's, I'm looking at it, I think it's 4x8 that I've got potatoes in. These are Rosa potatoes.
These potatoes
on the right.
are
on the
not
left are Kennebec,
Rosa.
and they'll keep on
They
going a
are
while.
Red
And I'm going to turn
LaSoda.
this around and show you the difference. These here on the right are the Rosas, and they are just about done, I think. I keep having to cover them up with the potatoes up that are coming through. Over here are the Kennebecs, and they've got a little while left. I'm saying a couple weeks. And I have a grow bag as well with them. So I'm going to get to digging these. I want to get it done while it's nice. It's really a nice day out here. It's 60 some degrees, and we've been having like 74 at 6 a.m. So that's really nice. I'll get to digging. So here goes. I came out this morning at about 6, and when I came out I pulled up a couple plants. So I know that I'm going to have to dig down in here. So here goes. I'm going to put on gloves to do this. This soil in this bed is hard, but if you all look back at the wonderful harvest I had of sweet potatoes in here last year, it may be hard and all that, but it's amazing. So, okay, that's a good start right there. I'm going to put these all in here. I'm going to separate them out according to size. Now, I have watered every day. I don't want to pierce these. The thing that most people worry about is doing what I just did. Do you see what I just did? So that'll be for supper tonight. So these potatoes were growing way out in here, more than I even thought. So far, it's looking good. I dug a trench for these. These are nice, pretty red potatoes, aren't they? I dug a trench so that I would be able to hill them. I want to be sure I don't hurt any more of these, because that was a beautiful potato. This one's still attached. You know, when you start digging them and you start seeing like, oh, I think there was some life left in them, and you question your judgment. Another really pretty one. I like red potatoes with, I like them just about anyway, but I like them cooked in green beans. When I grew up down in the Ozark Mountains, that's how we ate our potatoes that we grew. My grandma, she would make a pot of green beans, and she'd put onions and bacon grease and red potatoes. And boy, I still do that today. I'm getting some really good sized potatoes out of this. And you know, I don't have but just, what have I got, 8 raised beds. So I only grow what I really love. I keep wanting to try to grow okra, but I never have really eaten okra more than maybe one time, because my dad never grew it. So there's more. And there's more. I'm not the best videographer, you guys, so please forgive me if you can't really see. I'm just going to get down in here and make sure there's nothing left behind. So that was one plant. I thought for sure I might have some volunteer sweet potatoes, but I guess the nature of them, I really wouldn't have, but in this bed, but they did not come up. So, all right, so I'm going to move on up here. I've got my water with me and everything. I'm like all ready for this. But the day is not like the days we've had. Now here's a volunteer zinnia, which I'm really happy to see. Okay, let's see what happens here. This next plant. This is what happened with my sweet potatoes. Things would rip off, and then I'd have to really dig down in there. And I'm one of those people that comes back and looks again and again. Okay, I know there's stuff under this, so let me start looking. start. So here's the signs. Here's the red. There. More. Oh, I can feel them under there. I got to be real cautious. When I get down in here, it's wetter than I thought it would be, because I didn't water this part of the bed yesterday. There's another one. So I'm trying to remember how many pounds of seed potatoes in all that I put in these beds. In this bed, in the grow bag, total amount of seed potatoes I bought, and I got them from a nursery that's up near California, Missouri, and they had really beautiful, beautiful stuff. My onions are fantastic from there. I grew some of my own onions in the house. I seed started. What do y'all think about this? See, I'm not back there to man my camera to get close-ups. Isn't that pretty? I think that's pretty. Yeah, it's a nice yield already. I'm not gonna complain. I love watching reveals on YouTube. That's one of my favorite things to watch. And I was watching one this morning. I think it's Diana's homestead. She's down in Southern Virginia. And I had to put it on pause to come out here and do mine. And I thought, I gotta go back in and watch hers. Now there is a little insect of some sort. I think it's just a little centipede. Now, you know, I had a pill bug infestation, and they came to this bed. They were in this bed, but they didn't stay. Here's one that's split. So, y'all that know, was that from me overwatering? Because I watered these every day. We've had temperatures as high as 100 degrees already. And today's July 1st, and that was back 2 weeks ago. You never know in Missouri what it's going to do as far as the weather goes. There's a little bitty job. He's not even as big as a marble. See these little guys? So these plants were still getting some nutrition going on. Oh, there's a pretty one. I don't want to get this thing involved anymore if I can help it, because I just don't want to pierce another one. I do can my potatoes. I don't can them all, but I can the smaller ones because I like having canned foods like that on the shelf. And I have fried them before, my canned ones. I just slice them up and fry them. There we go. Now, I'm gonna have to get brave and kind of go to the perimeter, see what we got here. Ooh, I hit something. That sounded like a rock. I think pretty well getting them all. It looks like I am. All right, we're just gonna move on up the line. You all at least will be able to see that. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. It's going to be interesting how many pounds I get out. So I was thinking how many pounds I bought. And I might have to look at the bags. I saved the bags. And actually I still have some seed potatoes in there that I think I could put back in. But I like to amend soil. I really do. Oh, yeah, I was missing some back here, y'all. Now, how do I approach this? I gotta think about this. I gotta go on this side of him. Oh, good, I didn't. Look at that potato. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if other people, I know people who do gardening are gonna think it's gorgeous. I used to walk into this coffee shop when I lived in a city actually, and I'd go in there and they'd have their fresh breads out and baskets, and I said, oh, that bread's pretty. I don't know if you all think bread's pretty either. I think potatoes are pretty. I think any kind of vegetable's pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow, some of them got way over here in the trench. This might be the biggest one yet. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, I definitely have, I'll weigh these up, but I have definitely gone probably, I would say 10 times the amount that I put in all of my potatoes. So that leaves those Kennebecs and a big grow bag full of Kennebecs. I don't remember how many gallons it is. I could show it to y'all. These up here are deeper down. We'll just keep on picking. Picking and grinning. I hate it when these little guys. I would love to watch things grow. I love to watch things grow more than I love eating them. That might be hard to believe, but I do. I love to plant something and see how it responds and know that this code, this DNA code is already in these to tell them exactly what to do. It's just amazing to me. So my gardening is a blessing for me spiritually too. I know that this was all designed. Wow, these guys are gonna hold on. You know, my theory on this is these were getting more water. Last one we're gonna do today. We're gonna save these big old white ones for another day. That might be 20 pounds of potatoes. We'll find out. Look at these. Isn't that cool? So cool. Very, very cool. Now this one, I'm gonna throw him away. I'll just leave him there because he's got a big flaw for some reason or other. Okay. I keep saying okay and y'all probably can't see me. I'm gonna, when I'm done here, I'm gonna show you this whole boatload and what they weighed. A whole boatload. Now I saw one there. See, they grew right up against the wood. I do think it had something to do with this watering regime I had. I hope I don't puncture anything. Oh, I made it with him. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What I'll do with these is I'll take them in. Now, I know there's more potatoes. There's one right there, but I'm afraid I'm gonna pierce something else. Look at that, it was right up against the wood. I'm gonna lay them out on newspapers and let them form their skins. Because right now, if I washed them, the skins are like a protectant. And if you're gonna go in and eat some tonight, well, of course you're gonna wash them, but I'm not. All right, now I'm gonna get brave here, and I'm gonna go down and pray that I don't hit one getting this guy out. Oh, I was diving for treasure, right? I think there's more in here, but I think we're about to the end of it. Nope, we're not. Now that one is split too, and that could be my fault from the watering, but this one's still a good potato. It healed itself over right then and there. But anyway, if you all have any comments, please leave them for me. Haven't come upon an earthworm, but whenever I was planting them, I did. Now here's a root, that goes to something. Okay. I'll be honest with y'all, here's how I am. I'll be back out here and I'll be digging with a shovel. I gotta dig up a cabbage over there that I couldn't get the root out of the ground. I'm gonna throw it in this water back here because because the bugs just tore it up. Not, I'm gonna lean on this. The bugs tore it up so bad, and it was a little black teeny bug like I've never seen before. I don't know what it was, but anyway, let's take a look at these potatoes. Okay, that's what we got. Look at that. There's not very many little ones in there to do that boiled potatoes with green beans. I've got some good sized potatoes. I don't think it's overestimating to say 20 pounds. So, I'm gonna leave these set here, and I'm gonna head over this way. Look, can you see my debris? That's my zucchini plants. 2 of them had vine borer, and I pulled them and I put them out here, and I'm gonna throw them in the water. Y'all have a blessed day.